Saw this on a Facebook group and it got me thinking. If CKB hit 50 cents this run, that would be 2,700%, a 27x. I do have a 40-cent video for CKB on my channel now, don't I? If it did a sol, that would peg it at $1.05, 5,800%, 58x. Doge is the all-star. Doge did 9,000% with zero utility. Pretty amazing. Just think of future potential. CKB will moon. Follow Xander James on Twitter and let's get into CKB. What is up, guys? Norris Digital Assets coming at you with another video. This video is going to be on CKB, Nervos. It's been looking pretty good lately. Not too much action today, but click subscribe down here in the bottom right hand corner. Click my logo, click subscribe, and let's dive into the chart on CKB. So CKB, what's it doing? CKB is not doing a lot right now. There's not a ton of information to talk about on CKB today, but what I can point out is we're basically printing some sideways action here, but we are finding support on the exit of the handle from the cup and handle. So we're finding support there. Now, what I did say in the video the other day was the fact that if we did shoot up like we have through here, we could sit sideways and that wouldn't be that big of a deal because we would just be building a bull flag in a market that's this bullish. So maybe that's what we'll do. I don't know. This is just, speculation. But here, if you did go sideways at 2 cents, you could go sideways at 2 cents, make a flag. That's all it's going to do. And then you can just measure it out. And you can find what this can help you do is just find your shorter term target. We are in that technical target. As long as we don't lose support, we're still in that technical target to 3.2 cents from my previous video. In this actual instance, if you do sit sideways at 2 cents for a few days, like a day here, candle, 1 candle, 4 candles, 5 candles would about fill this shape up. You'd have a technical target to 2.7 cents if you went sideways. If you didn't go sideways, if you actually came down a little bit, that would still be fine. A lot of the time, the bull flag, it can go downwards. So if you're coming down in a shape like this, and you're going towards, 1.8 cents, that would also be fine, because when you come out of that pattern, because the market's so bullish, it would be the same thing. You would just measure this distance here, and then just bring this out here, and you'd have a technical target of 2.5 cents. So that would be okay too if we, over the next 4 or 5 days, we kind of come down a little bit. But this is just what if scenarios. This is just, kind of just speculation. We don't really know. Bitcoin did correct, and from 66,000 down to roughly 63,000, and CKB held pretty strong. You do have this wick where it did come back down, but all is well. That's fine. You held strong. You're holding strong right here with this little red candle body right now, and you're holding strong for some possible sideways action to get that first scenario of that bull flag. So all is well there. That's no big deal there. And let's go to the 4-hourly and see if we can see anything. So on the 4-hourly, very healthy. All we did, just a small little correction. We come back and we're resting right now, right on the 20 EMA. Very healthy for movement up to find that support on the 20 and move up. It just depends, what does Bitcoin do and what does the market do? Just like I keep saying in these videos, if it happens to fall and we're going down to make a bull flag that's pointed down a little bit, you can see some support right here. You'll fall to this point right here, and that is 1.7 cents. So even if, guys, we come down to 1.7 cents, which on the daily where we just came from, that's fine. That's nothing to worry about. You're gonna fall to that area there, because when you lose support on the 4-hourly where you're at, you lost support of this 20 EMA. When you come down, you're gonna find support at that previous level support, and you had some support through here. You can see it right here, and not only that, you have the 55 EMA, which is right here, which will also help it, which is like a spring, which can act like a springboard at times. So basically, let's go back to the 4 hourly where we just were. So basically, even if you come down to 1.7 cents in that area, it's not really anything to worry about anyway. You know, you'd come down here, you'd bounce off. Not only could you bounce off this support line, you can also bounce off the 55 EMA, come back up. During that whole time, even if that did happen, you know, you would just be creating. So let's go to the daily and remove all drawings. So even if that did happen, you went to that 1.7 that I just showed you on the 4 hourly, all that would do anyways is just make a bull flag that's got a downward trajectory like that, and then you would just have a lower technical target of 2.5 cents instead of that first target I showed you. So yeah, either way, CKB looks fine and healthy. If you have this on the daily, you have green candles of this size on the daily going up like we did, it's completely normal and healthy anyways to come back or sit sideways. The 20 EMA, the green line, catches up for you, and then you're ready to hit it and roll with it. So CKB's fine. There's really not that much to really say right now on CKB. We could go back to the 4 hourly, see if we see anything else. I mean, there's something right there. Look at the stock RSI. It's bottomed out. It's in oversold conditions. It had this correction. Maybe some people took profits. Not everybody has diamond hands on CKB. I'm sure there's some traders on CKB, but you know, the stock RSI is down there at the bottom. It's in oversold conditions. So we'll see what happens with that on the 4 hourly if we get this bounce that could contribute to the bounce off the 20 and move up. But either way, as long as we don't lose support and we stay strong, we're in that technical target to 3.2 cents anyways, and then we'll kind of reassess everything. But there's really not that much to say on CKB right now. We're very bullish on CKB overall for a variety of reasons. And if you haven't seen some of my prior videos, I'll show you something real quick. So if you do go to Nervos, something that is cool and will remain a good thing in my book, when you go to Nervos Network and you hit followers that you know, well, who's following Nervos Network here? KuCoin, cool, but here's the big dog right here, input output. Charles Hoskinson's his company that's the head of Cardano. So 214,000 followers. Input output is following this page, Nervos Network, and very cool. That's always a good sign. It's a very low key sign that you might not think much about that, but it is. And Charles has talked about them before. And CKB's got, you know, I think it's gonna have a lot going for it, but its market cap isn't very large yet, and price really doesn't matter that much. It doesn't matter if a coin is 2 cents or $700. It doesn't matter. What really matters is the supply. What's the circulating supply? And so that's a factor too. But the fact that CKB is cheap and it's on a number of exchanges, I'm sure a lot of people have gotten it on Voyager too, because that it's cheap, and if it makes those price movements up, people will buy it just for that reason alone, even though, you know, the circulating supply is part of that equation anyways. But yeah, I think I'm pretty bullish on CKB, and I think CKB will do well in this bull run. It'll do just fine. There's no problem with CKB. CKB's healthy. Even if CKB comes down to, like I showed you, 1.7 cents over the next 4 or 5 days, that is no cause for concern for CKB at all. Zero cause for concern. Rather healthy. Even if it goes to 1.7 cents, doesn't matter. It's going to find that support. It's going to move right back up, and we're going to go back over 2 cents, in my opinion. That's what I'm seeing on the charts right now. The charts look good. One more look at the daily. What do we got going on? Let's remove drawings and just do one more look here. Yeah, I mean, you get green candles of that size, and it's healthy to sit sideways or come back. That's normal. You're finding support through here. You want to find this support because that's the completion of this handle, of the larger cup and handle that I've shown previously, and that's the handle that you're finding support on. So that's about it for this video. That's all on CKB. Nothing much to say. I'll keep you updated, and click subscribe. Click subscribe below. Like, leave a comment. It all helps with the algorithm. I've never made a penny off of YouTube before. YouTube has not paid me one single penny, and to be honest, I've put hundreds of hours into videos, into editing, into processing, uploading, researching, finding stuff, all kinds of stuff. I've probably put hundreds of hours into YouTube, and I've never got a penny out of them. So anyways, but what will help the channel grow is likes and comments below. It helps the algorithm, and tell me if you're bullish on CKB. That's it for this video, guys, and we'll catch you in the next one. See ya.